Breaking Britney news, she's got brain damage and it's bad. So apparently Britney Spears just dropped a bomb on Instagram, and it's not another dance video or a cryptic caption about, freedom or whatnot. Nope. Britney said she's suffering from brain damage. Yeah, like actual words from her mouth. Brain damage happened to me a long time ago. That's what she said. Now she posted a picture of herself on horseback, very, riding off into my healing era, and compared herself to Maleficent, saying she felt like her wings were stolen. Then she said the part that made everyone stop scrolling, that she's 100% sure brain damage happened to her years ago. She's talking about the time that she was locked in a facility back in 2018 during her conservatorship. So, she said she was isolated for months with, no freedom, no privacy, couldn't even close her door or take a bath alone. And she said, that during that time, her logic and mindfulness in her body as one was kind of basically destroyed. Now, in her words, she couldn't move, couldn't dance, couldn't even feel connected to her own body anymore. That's when she says it all happened, when the damage was done. And if you've followed Britney's story for a long time now, that's not really far-fetched. I mean, the conservatorship lasted 13 full years. 13 years of being told what to do, what not to do, where to go, where not to go, what to eat, what not to eat, and even, when to even perform. I mean, imagine being one of the most famous women in the world and still not having control, over your entire life. Now, people are asking what exactly she meant. Is she talking about literal brain damage, like neurological trauma, or is she talking about emotional and, psychological damage from years of being controlled and silenced? It's almost the whole was she silent or was she silenced? But honestly, maybe it's both. Britney's always used very poetic language, but when someone says brain damage happened to me, you don't just brush that off. That's a big deal. And of course, this is happening right as her ex, Kevin Federline, is out here with his memoir, throwing around all kinds of personal stories. I mean, the timing is honestly so messy, but Britney didn't sound like she was trying to stir drama or anything. She just sounded like she was trying to process what exactly happened to her. She also said she's moved on and feels blessed to be alive, which, coming from someone who's survived everything she has, that hits hard. It's raw, it's vulnerable, and it's the kind of thing that reminds you that, behind all of the chaos, all of the tabloid noise, there is still a human being who's been through hell and back and is somehow still standing, still dancing, knives or not. Now, the internet, of course, is very split. Some people are genuinely concerned. Others are mocking her, which sucks and, is exactly the kind of thing that probably broke her in the first place. So yeah, let's stop doing that. Britney's not crazy. She's just traumatized, and trauma doesn't disappear just because a judge signs a paper and says you're free to go. I mean, the truth is Britney has always been both, the performer and the product. And when the product starts talking about the damage that comes with being owned, controlled, and displayed for decades, people don't know how to handle it. But maybe that's the point. Maybe Britney's trying to show us that, the system we built to worship her is the same one that broke her. So whether she meant literal or emotional brain damage, it doesn't even matter, because either way, she's saying she's not the same person she was before it all, and something in her changed forever. And yet she's still here, still dancing, still posting, still smiling, and trying to live her life. I mean, maybe those aren't breakdowns. Maybe they're her way of taking back control. So Britney Spears says she's suffering from brain damage, but maybe what she's really saying is, I survived it. And after everything that's been done to her, that might be the most powerful statement she's ever made. Let me know your thoughts on this though. I'm your host, Ashley. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.